Coronation Street spoilers. Betsy Swain pushes Carla to breaking point. Airs on Wednesday, 30th April 2025. Carla's patience is tested as she's left babysitting Betsy Swain at the flat. While preparing lunch, Carla is taken aback when Betsy, supposedly injured, deftly uses both hands to grind pepper over her pasta. Confronted, Betsy reacts dramatically, knocking her plate onto the floor just as Lisa walks through the door. Will Betsy manage to bluff her way out of this sticky situation? Elsewhere, Daisy is rattled after Jenny confirms she has transferred a large sum of money. Her shock deepens when she overhears Christina in a suspicious conversation with Dom behind the Rovers. What secret dealings are unfolding just out of sight? Meanwhile, the Rovers' bingo fundraiser is in full swing, with Christina at the helm. Sensing something is wrong, Daisy slips into the back room and finds Jenny in a complete panic. As the tension rises backstage, Christina continues calling out bingo numbers, blissfully unaware of the drama unfolding behind the scenes. Over at the cafe, Gary admits to Maria that business at the shop is faltering and he's contemplating a bold move, selling up to buy the builder's yard. Maria is firmly against it, insisting they can't afford such a risk. Later, at the bistro, Gary confides his ambitions to Mick, who encourages him to act in his own best interests. But how will Maria respond when she spots Gary and Mick celebrating their plans with a drink? Coronation Street spoilers airs on Friday, 2nd May 2025. Daisy Midgley leaves with a bang. Daisy Midgley says goodbye. Daisy Midgley bids farewell to the Cobbles in dramatic style, making a sensational exit that leaves the street stunned. The tension builds as Jenny reels from the chaos of the previous night, desperately pleading with Daisy to reconsider her decision to leave. Meanwhile, Ryan, Daniel, and Kit gather to reflect on their failed romances with Daisy, each nursing wounds from the past. As Daisy finalizes her getaway plans, emotions come to a head, but could a heartfelt conversation with Daniel be enough to sway her at the last minute? Over at the builder's yard, a buoyant Gary shares his excitement with Maria about his new venture's prospects. However, Maria issues a stern warning, telling Gary he was wrong to offer Mick a job. Later, chaos unfolds at the precinct when Liam's phone is snatched, and as bullies close in, Mick makes his presence known. In an act of bravery, Brian arrives with a wheelchair for Julie, who masks her discomfort as Eileen wheels her into the Rovers. Inside, Julie accidentally reveals to George that Eileen finds their relationship dull, prompting George to realize he might need to step up his efforts. Tensions flare as Carla confronts Betsy for allegedly faking an injury, while Lisa attempts to downplay the situation. However, when Tracy demands compensation for the damage to her van and Carla insists that Betsy should foot part of the bill, Lisa's patience may finally be tested. Finally, a heartbroken Ronnie receives a visit from Debbie, who delivers his belongings and tries to soften the blow. She assures him he's not to blame for the breakup. The fault, she says, lies entirely with her. Despite the heartache, Charlotte holds nothing but fondness for her time at Coronation Street. It's goodbye for now, not goodbye forever, she assured. But as far as Daisy's return to Weatherfield goes, she joked, it might be best to let the dust settle for quite a while first. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.